It is September 6th, Sunday, and it's like 6:15 in the morning. I'm kind of wide awake, but Reed is kind of not. So I'm just gonna walk around. It's dark right now. Okay, I have some trash down there that's fitting this thing. Okay, so super dark right now. We're gonna walk. I was organizing our room and he heard the clang of silverware. He was up about an hour ago because some people were having an argument in a hot tub or something. Okay, I'll keep going down the levels. So, yesterday was interesting. The plane got down, which was good. It got down there like a few minutes ahead of schedule, like 11:35. But the gate was not ready for the plane. So we had to sit like on the runway for okay, hold on one second. I don't think it's not raining outside. The stuff got flipped around. So we had to sit on the runway for like 10 or, well, it came almost half hour because it was 33 or 35 when the plane touched down, possibly even 11:33, and we didn't start unloading until like 11:55. So the plane unloaded, and they were supposed to, they didn't have the customs forms on the plane, like they didn't pass them out during the flight. They said that they weren't given forms when they left, which I don't know if that really means like they weren't given forms or they just forgot to get them. They being like the flight attendants or those people's. But anywho, so they said that there would be somebody at the end of the thing that passed them out. Like when we got out the plane, I'm still kind of waking up, so bear with me for a second. We're just gonna sit down on this little thing right now. Ooh, that's wet. My butt's wet now. Oh, I just want to sit down and talk. But I want to walk around outside. It's really windy. Anyways, they said that there would be a lady at the end of our walkway passing out customs forms. So we walked out. First we had to board, oh wait, maybe that was in Houston where it had to be outside. Anyways, I don't remember, but we unboarded the flight and there wasn't anybody passing out customs forms. So we just sort of started walking to customs. And there's kind of like other Americans like us that are just sort of like, what? Where's like, what are we doing? So some of us had forms and some of us didn't. And like I asked the people that have forms, like, hey, where'd you get your form? And like, oh, there was a person at the end of the line passing out forms like they said, but they only had a limited number of forms. So I was like, okay. So we walked to customs and Reed asked like one of the people's there, official looking people there, for a form, and then we got forms. So we filled out the forms, and while I was in line in the customs area, I was like, oh, this would be perfect Marco Polo. So I got my phone out and did a quick little Marco Polo. Oh my gosh. And I put my phone away, and then like 2 minutes later, okay, it was like seconds later, this official looking guy comes up to me and he said, what were you doing? And he's like, you're not allowed to take pictures. He's like, you need to delete that. And I was like, okay. So I got my phone out, like, and I showed him like what I had done, like the Marco Polo thing, and I deleted it in front of him. And Reed was like, no, he didn't really say much, but yes, I know, I'm sure it's common sense. No taking pictures in the customs area. I didn't really think about it. I don't know. Anyway, so lesson learned. I didn't go to jail, so that's fine. And then the customs form, like filling out the top and the bottom. Reed and I, we were kind of looking at it, and we were like, I don't know, we didn't fill out the bottom part. It just sort of seemed like, well, maybe that's not really for us. So we go through the line, which wasn't that long. But by this time we're super hungry because we had been on the flight we've been up from like 2 something in the morning, and we hadn't really ate breakfast, and it's going on like 1 o'clock. So we're hungry, not necessarily hangry, but like definitely, I don't know. And so we go through the customs line, and we get to, we each have our own person. And then my customs guy was like, you need to fill out the bottom part. So I was like, okay. So I start filling out the bottom part. And Reed, he doesn't like to be put on the spot. I'm saying this because I think he had the option of filling out the thing at the bottom, but I think he felt the weight of a long line behind him. So he opted to get out of line and go back to fill out the bottom part of it. So I got done like right then, and I didn't have to wait too much longer for him to go back through the line and get through. I think it was like 5 or 6 minutes, but so then that was good. And then we went because we had prepaid, like in the whole package, and the flights and the hotel room and all that stuff, we had prepaid to have private private transportation from the airport to the hotel. So we go through the Shark Tank that we heard about, where like all the travel agents are like trying to get you to use their taxis or their timeshares or whatever. We go through that, and we go outside to where our private transportation is supposed to be, and we can't find it. We're looking for holiday taxis is what we're looking for, and we can't find it. So we ask around, and I got this guy, they have these supervisor people that wear blue shirts. They're not like affiliated with any certain form of transportation, but like they help you get to where they're literally to help you. So the bottom line is we ended up waiting for about an hour. Our holiday people, like, they weren't there, and it was a little bit confusing. And but finally they didn't have our name down. We finally got met up with the people that were supposed to have taken us to our hotel. They had a list. They have a list of daily people, but our names were not on the list. I don't know why or how. So luckily I had like copies of all my stuff there, and I showed them copies of where it was supposed to be arranged and stuff. But yeah, so we finally get a person to take us to our hotel, and then they take us. There's a GR Caribe by Solaris, which is where we were staying, and then there's a Royal Solaris. They took us to the Royal Solaris, and when the guy was asking us, I probably was like, yeah. So he drives. We're like 25 minutes out from the hotel, and so we have to backtrack. But finally, we get to the hotel, and by this time I'm like super hungry. It's like going on like 2:09, 2:10 or something. And then we have to go through this. We have to wipe our feet on this little pad, and then they put us in this box that reminded me of like on those game shows where they spin money around and you have to try and grab as much money as you can. That's what the box looked like to me. Reed and I felt like they were gonna start shooting out dollar bills for us to grab, but we were in there for a second. I don't know what kind of chemicals got put on us or not, but we were just in there for a second, and then we walked through that and then went to the hotel inside. And that was good. Our names were on that list, so that's good. And and then there was this guy, Tony. He's a concierge or whatever. I don't know if he's part of the hotel or not, but the guy at the desk like said he's gonna explain activities here, or I don't. So Tony sat us down. He talked to him, showed us a couple things. He started talking about. He's like, "What are your activities? Do you have anything planned?" And I said, "I really have food on my head right now. Like I'm really hungry." He's like, "Oh yeah. Okay, well, if you don't have any plans tomorrow at breakfast, while you're eating, you can watch something, and for doing that as a promotion, then we give out 2 tickets for massages, or you can have your thing for like, I don't remember what it was, swimming with the sharks or dolphins, and so we're like, okay, well, massage sounds good. I already know, like, okay, because he said that the hotel was celebrating its birthday or something, so they're doing a promotion. And I was like, okay. And then Tony speaks good English, but he's like, his first language is Spanish, and my first language is English, and I don't have very good Spanish, and I'm super hungry. So like trying to follow up with him was kind of hard, but I did my best. And so he's got to the end of his spiel, and then he was like, "But I need $20, but you'll get it back tomorrow." And I was like, $20 for what? Like, if you're gonna give us back $20 tomorrow, then why do we have to give you $20 a day? And he's like, confirmation. And I was like, that will show up? It's like, that will walk downstairs from our hotel and show up at 8 o'clock? You want $20 for that? And he was like, yeah. So I was like, okay. So I got out 4 5s and gave him $20. And because I was like, well, if we will get it back, and I know that before we came, I heard that the massage on the beach, or some people give massages, and it's like $25 per person on the beach. So in my head, I'm like, well, this could be 2 massages for $20 basically, but really it's still free. But so then he put a mark on the side of each bill. He's like, see, I'm putting a mark on. You'll get these back. You'll know by the marks. They'll get your same exact $5 bills. It's like, okay. And so then we went up to the room. We checked it out. I didn't want to Marco Polo or take pictures or anything, because this at this point it's like operation, like I'm gonna gnaw somebody's arm off. It's time to go eat and drink. So we got our stuff kind of like unpacked, and then I already had my swimsuit on. I left the house wearing a swimsuit, but we went down to the pool area. We got some pina coladas, and then we got some food. There's like a snack bar at the pool area, so we ate that. And then Reed's like, hey, you want pizza? Because on the other side there's like this thing that has pizza. The lady makes them in this oven, like right in front of you, like outdoor oven type thing, like a for real, not like a stove oven, but like a fire burning oven. So like, yeah, okay, because I had a little bit of Chinese food, like at the snack bar was like Chinese food. Like I had a little bit of rice, and then so we went and got the pizzas and drank another pina colada, and then we got in the pool, and then I was like, okay, I'm ready to, I wanted to kind of finish unpacking the rest of the stuff in our room and stuff, because I didn't really, I wanted to like put my stuff away, and because we'll be here for a few days. So that was cool. Then we like walked around. We ate dinner at the restaurant here, and it was like a really nice dinner. You didn't have to get like too fancy dressed up or anything like that, but yeah, I had a salad and some like vegetable lentil soup stuff, and then flank steak. I don't know, it was good. And then Reed had some sort of salad and some sort of cream soup, and then lasagna and flank steak. It was definitely smaller portions, which actually they're probably like regular sized portions for what we're supposed to have. But like for Americans, it would be like, this is like a bite of food. But that was cool. And then we walked around. This hotel, the GR Caribe by Solaris, is sisters with the Royal Solaris, so like we can use their stuff too. There's the hotel right next to us is under construction, and so the restaurants aren't open, but the pools, I don't know. I didn't really follow exactly all of that because I wasn't really paying attention, because I was thinking of food when they were talking to me about it. But last night we walked by beach to the sister hotel. Then we walked around in the sister hotel, and I got coffee, and then Reed got something with a shot of tequila. But we went outside, like the pool's supposed to shut down at 8, like they're open 8 to 8. But outside there were people like sitting at the, there's a swim up bar or whatever, and there were people sitting there, and partly on the bar and partly like on the thing. And Reed's like, yeah, let's go sit by those people. So I didn't have my swimsuit on at this point. I had on a tank top and a sports bra and like shorts and underwear and stuff. But I was like, no. He's like, come on, let's go sit by those people. And I was like, well, okay. So Reed, I don't know exactly what happened, but like he set his drink down. It was like to get in, like we had to like kind of like hop in the pool because it wasn't at our level. So he put his drink down like on the bar thing, and then it was kind of slippery getting in, so he slipped and kind of fell, and like he got his shirt wet and stuff like that. So I thought that was funny enough, but then he asked him over his drink in the pool. So he got his whole shirt and everything wet that he was trying not to get wet, but everything got wet. So by this time he's like fully committed. And then I was like, okay. So I like carefully got in the pool. And I had my shorts and bottoms I knew were gonna get wet. And I had already kind of partially fallen into the water. Well, when we were walking on the beach, I had got some sand on something. So I was trying to like rinse my hand off in the water. So I had bent over, but then this big wave came up and got me wet. Like it like doused me. So yeah, I was pretty sandy. I'm kind of telling this story out of order. That's okay. So we sat. I drank my coffee, my cappuccino, and when I was done with that, then we got up and walked back to our hotel. But at that time, we went by the street, and then we ordered room service later on. And the room service is included, so that's cool. But yeah, I don't know what time it is now, but it's probably going on 6. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. Okay, that's it for now.